Hi everyone, welcome back to Dark Star Dreams. My name is Marian. Today I want to go over some questions and answers. I want to go over vivid dreams versus lucid dreams because I've been getting a lot of questions about that lately, and a few other dream themes. So let's get started. Lucid dreams versus vivid dreams. Vivid dreams are dreams that we have that are very detailed. We can see all of the small little fine details in the dreams. We can hear things, we can smell things. They feel really real, like we're there inside it, like it's reality. And these dreams we still can't control. When we dream, our morals, our standards, our values, our virtues, all of that, everything that makes us human is gone. There are no boundaries. All of that leaves our minds, and it allows us to open up everything inside us that's way deep down buried in the psyche and in the subconscious to come to the surface. It allows all of that to just get right out in the open and be able to deal with it and notice it. So lucid dreams, those are the types of dreams that we can control. They are vivid. They're going to be naturally. But the lucid portion is when we become aware that we are dreaming while we're dreaming, which is kind of hard for a lot of people to do. There are techniques that you can do, and you can look around online to find all those techniques. I have been searching for many years myself to try to do it. Some people, we're all born with the ability to do it, but some people just need more practice. Me being one of them. But lucid dreams, when you get inside that dream, you can control what's going on. You know that you're dreaming, you know that you're asleep, and you can do whatever you want. You can change things, you can change the way things look, things smell, situations that happen, you can change up who you're talking to, you can do whatever you want. So that's the main difference between vivid and lucid. One of them is extremely detailed, you remember all of it. The other is the same, but you can control it, and you know that you're asleep. Other dreams, most dreams, we don't realize that we're asleep. We don't realize that it is a dream. Then we wake up and we're like, whoa, what was that? It's so crazy. But yeah, so that's basically the difference there for anybody that was asking about that. The two main elements that I want to go over today are catastrophe and apocalypse dreams and dreams about a tower. I've had a lot of people complaining, especially this last year with the whole pandemic going on and everything else, the political insanity, so to speak. A lot of people have been dreaming about catastrophe and apocalypses. Those dreams, they're very deep, but they're also a surface at the same time. So mainly they just mean you have a lot of stress, worry, fear, and even hatred. Stress about things that are going on in your life, stress about things that are going on with other people or within the world, worrying about the future, worrying about a situation that's going on right now personally with you, not knowing where to go with that situation and how to diffuse any tension within it, or how to fix something that needs to be fixed, or even correcting behaviors. That can be a big one. Correcting behaviors, fixing behaviors, not changing yourself, okay? Because nobody ever changes. And I actually got into a conversation about this a little bit ago with one of my friends. She was having a personal issue, and I told her we can never change ourselves or other people. What we can do is correct and fix our behaviors. That is a big first step. a lot of catastrophe dreams have to do with that you have something that you're doing that is not good, you're not on the right path, and you need to curb that behavior, do something different. Some of them can be about fear, fear of the unknown in a situation, in the future, in your relationship. There's a lot of different fears that can come up. There's also hatred. Hatred can be an apocalyptic dream because hatred is a fire that builds inside us. Hatred is going to come out in a dream as, like, say you're getting mauled by zombies, okay? Or you see faceless strangers that end the world or something. Or, trying to think here. I actually had one dream where I was in a tower and with a bunch of friends, and the tower fell and collapsed all on us. And this thing was huge. It was massive. And this started in the dream a earthquake, like a huge scale cataclysmic earthquake that ruptured the entire earth. Now, that one, since I dreamt about it, I will explain. That one means that I had so much worry, so much stress inside myself that it felt like my whole world was splitting apart at that moment. And at that time in my life, I had a serious mental breakdown. I almost was institutionalized because of it. And I had that dream because everything felt like it was crashing around me. I didn't know what to do. The tower was the next one that I want to talk about. Towers are a goal that you want to achieve, but it's unrealistic. So you need to look to more realistic options to achieve the things that you want to do. And a falling tower can mean that there is a goal that you want, but it's never going to happen. But even though some things never happen, there is a reason for it. Sometimes it's a good reason. Don't be discouraged about that. But there's also, in apocalyptic and catastrophe dreams, there's deep emotions that are buried in there, and they need to come to the surface. We gotta let them come to the surface in those dreams. So the next time that you have an apocalyptic dream, try to take control of it if you can. If you can do the lucid dreaming, or even touch on the lucid dreaming, just a little bit, just reach in there and switch it up. Let those emotions surface. Let it all out. Because during our dreams is when we can heal our brains. It's kind of weird, I know, but hear me out. So when we're dreaming, our minds, as I had said in my last video, are cataloging. They're categorizing everything. They're going over everything that we've gone through in the days and the weeks and the months, even years. Years could have flown by, but you might dream of something that brings up a past experience. If you allow all of those emotions to surface within the dream, it is a healing process for yourself. You will come out of that dream, you will understand exactly what was going on, and you'll be like, okay, I can do this. I can get through this. And it'll be such an eye-opener, and it'll make your life so much more improved. Now, what I want to do next is do questions and answers. I have been getting a lot of questions and answers from many people. I did put in my last video that if anybody wanted their name put out after the questions, then they could just put capital NA for name available. There was only one person that did, which that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm new, so that's all right. Now, the first question that I want to go over is, where did I study? I studied at the Southern Vermont College, SVC, up here where I live. I also did a few pre-college courses and free courses from the College of Manitoba, doing actual dream interpretations and dream analysis is what they're called, and a little bit of ministry. So that's most of where I studied online. Southern Vermont College was in person, and I did a summer course through there, doing all of that stuff. Since I was 6, I started picking up books, a lot of books. Now you can get a ton of books from like Barnes and Nobles, or even, the online stuff like Kindle and Amazon and whatnot. There are so many books out there. There's the dream interpretation books, there's the dream meaning books that you can look through. I scoured a ton of them for years. I looked up things on Google. Google is great. The way that Google works, though, you have to work with the keywords. So you want to type in break things down into themes or small elements. Like type in dream of horses, or dream of hands, dream of feet, body parts, individual body parts. You don't ever want to put into Google, I dreamt of zombies chasing me through the woods and then I tripped over a branch. Okay, you can't put all of that into Google and be like, oh, there it is. You have to break those down if you want to do this yourself. As kind of the fast, cheap way. I don't like doing it a lot. If I have small little things that I haven't gone over yet, or I haven't even heard of yet, then yes, I will use Google for small things. But when you use Google, you want to be like, dream of zombies, and then dream of running, or dream of being chased, and then dream of, tripping, dream of falling, that kind of stuff. And then write them all down, put it together collectively, and figure out what your dream means. There's a lot of people that have asked me how to do this themselves, and that is the best way that I can tell you right now, unless you want to, scour books for months on end. But this is the reason that I do what I do. I have scoured these books. I have gone over all of everything that I can. I've studied everywhere that I could. And what I offer to my clients is my excessive knowledge. So if people want to get hold of me for a reading, which I have a lot of clients that do, it's a faster way than to break down your own dream and possibly get a misinterpretation of it. From an outside point of view, it is so much easier for somebody else to figure out what your dream means than you yourself, because you yourself have a bias towards it. We all do. I even do towards my own. I suck at doing my own readings, but for everybody else, I'm like, most of the time people tell me I'm spot on. So, yeah, that was another question. Next question. This one actually did have a name on it. This one is from Megan let me check my notes. Megan from Michigan. Okay, she asked, what are the prices and services, and why are the prices and services different on Facebook than on my websites? Very good question, Megan. Thank you for asking if you're watching this. I appreciate the questions. So my prices and services, let's go over that first. My services, I have 3 main services right now. I do have more listed on Facebook. I do small tarot readings and palm readings. I've studied a lot of that stuff. I think I have a couple other services on there. But my main 3 right now, I have the mini dream reading, which covers it goes through the themes. I break down what the themes are that are in your dream, and then I break down the smaller elements or the smaller details that are in the dream, and then I put that all together at the end to tell you the overall meaning of that dream. That service is $55 for the mini dream reading. And then I have the detailed dream reading, which is a step up, that covers all the same stuff that the mini reading does, but I break things down even more in each theme and each element. I give you a lot more details as to what each thing means, and at the end, I put it all together, but then I put it together in a way that works towards your personal situation. I even add like things that I found about your personal life through that dream into that overall interpretation at the end. And I also give one free gift in your mailbox along with the email and the written reading. With the mini reading, I only do the email. I don't do a written one to your mailbox. So, but with the detailed reading, you get one free gift, your entire detailed reading in writing in your mailbox, and an email with it. And then, oh, that one is $105. Then I have the last service is therapeutic dream sessions. So what that is, basically, I do all of everything from the detailed reading. I give you 5 small gifts, items in your mailbox with your reading and the email reading. And then I also give you a free t-shirt along with that with my logo on it. That also entails 4 months, 4 free months of follow-up sessions every week. Now, you can request more than that because you had already paid. That is $175. So when you pay that, that is a one-time thing for the 4 months of follow-ups every week, seeing how you're doing, if your life is improving, if your dreams are improving, if you need any help with anything else, if you even want more dream readings, that's already included in that price for 4 months. If you want to continue that service after the 4 months, it is $45 per month, which honestly ain't bad. That's even cheaper than the mini reading, after that. So yeah, those are my 3 main right now. The reason that these services are different prices on Facebook than on my websites is because my Facebook page, I do a lot of promotions through my Facebook page. That is facebook.com/stardreamreadings, if you want to check that out. I do a lot of promotions through there. I do a lot of deals. I have most of my friends on there, and I want fair pricing for Facebook itself. And if you find me through Facebook initially instead of my website, if you message me through Facebook, you will get that discounted price. Okay, just want to put that out there. Or if you are willing to help my business, help fund the business itself and allow for like improvements on videos and services and whatnot, then go ahead and, go to the website and do it that way. It's totally up to you guys. So, yeah. All right, next question. All of the rest of the questions did not have names on them, so these are totally anonymous. Next question was, am I psychic and can I see the future? Great question. Awesome. Okay, no, I can't. Sorry. Nope. Not psychic. No, I don't have a psychic bone in my body, unfortunately. Sorry about that. But I am an empath. What that means for anybody that's wondering, what exactly is an empath? Like, I've heard this term a lot. I don't understand what it is. So an empath is not a psychic. We do not see the future. We cannot know what's on your mind right now. I don't know what the hell you had for breakfast. Not a darn clue. What I do know is what you're feeling. When I talk to somebody, either on the phone or through messaging services or email, whatever, I can feel your emotions depending on, how the conversation is going. Unless you have, personal blocks up. A lot of people have personal blocks. Some empaths are more adept than others, I guess, and can see past those blocks. I I guess you'd call me a baby empath. I don't know. But I can feel, when somebody's angry, when somebody's happy, when somebody's sad. I can feel like from across the room, if a boyfriend and girlfriend are talking about something, I can feel tension, or I can feel that they're happy or whatever, especially if I'm in person with somebody. If I'm in person with somebody doing a reading, which I have done, only a couple times, because I don't have a physical location, but I'll get into that after. I can feel not the emotions that you're feeling right now. Like if, we were to be sitting right here talking, I don't only feel the emotions that you have at that moment, but when you go back through an experience that you've had, a life experience, I can feel the emotions that you felt during that experience. So that's basically what an empath is. We don't see the future. We're not psychic. We won't tell you what your future holds. I don't know if you're gonna go drunk driving tomorrow. I don't know if you're going to, do whatever. I don't know if you're gonna get that job promotion. Not a darn clue. So don't ask me. I just do dream interpretation. That's all. So no. To answer that question, sorry. All right. Do I do tarot and palms? Yes. I had mentioned that a little bit ago, that I do tarot readings and palmistry and a few other services. Those are listed on my Facebook page. You can find those on the Facebook page. I believe I had also put a few on my darkstardreams.com. I gotta check that. I haven't checked that one in a while. I usually use the Simple Site one. So darkstardreams.simplesite.com. I usually use that one. I will check if I have updated the darkstardreams.com, the main website. I will check that, and I will see if those are posted on there as well. The prices and the details of those are on the Facebook page, so you can check that out anytime. So, all right, how does the email process work? That's the next question. So the email process, no matter what, if you email or if you message or whatever, this is how it's going to work. So you message me anyway, telling me that you want a reading. Just request a reading. Be like, hey, can I get a reading? Can I get a dream reading? Whatever. Put it however you want. Then I'll be like, yeah, okay, sure. Then I will ask you to write out one specific dream that you have had that you remember most of the details to, and, include all of your thoughts, all of your feelings that were in the dream, any smells, any noises. Did anybody talk to you? That is really important. If an animal talks to you, super important. Pay attention. That is a life-changing experience if an animal talked to you. If a deceased loved one spoke to you, if anybody at all, remember their words, please. It is very important, not only for you, but also for the interpretation process as well. So then you will write out all the details of the dream you had, everything that you can remember. Please make it in successive order. That would be nice. And then I will go over it. Please give me 24 to 48 hours to go over everything and write everything out for you and get everything set and situated. And then I will send it out no later than 72 hours. I like to be pretty quick about this. So that's how the process mostly works. And then, I will send you afterwards an invoice of your purchase and how much you spent. And, if you did the dream therapeutic sessions, I will write you saying, when your next follow-ups are and whatnot, and all the details for that. So that's kind of how that works. Next question. Are there really meanings for everything? And what if it's just stress? Okay. So yes, there are meanings for literally everything. Let's say you're not yourself in your dream. You turned into a penguin and you're riding on a unicorn and you have a bazooka in your hand. Okay, there is a meaning for it. I will call people out that give me false readings and false dreams. I have had two people that tried to scam me and told me a dream that they had. None of it made a darn lick of sense. And they didn't pay me up front, which ticked me off at first. I thought I could trust them because they were like, oh, I'll pay you, as soon as I get my check or whatever. I'm like, okay. This was when I was first starting, so I was naive, all right, whatever. So I had a couple people that told me a few weird, crazy dreams, and they left. Never heard from them again. Never got paid, whatever. But yes, there are meanings for everything. Even something as crazy as that, okay? You're a penguin. You're riding a unicorn. You have a bazooka on your shoulder. And you want to go kill people. I don't care. Whatever. There is a meaning. I will not say what that is right now. So if you want to know what that exact meaning is, hit me up. Leave a comment down below. Email me. Text me. Whatever. Believe my short text code is 91096. Just text capital Lucid to 91096 and I will get right back to you. So, all right, what if it's just stress? Yeah, definitely. Yes, it could be just stress. It could. Sure, that's a meaning too, all right? Stress in itself can be a whole dream meaning. Sometimes we have dreams where they don't make any sense. They don't mean anything. They're strange. They're weird. We have no clue what's going on. Yeah, it's totally stressed. Like, you're totally stressed out to the max. Your brain is just on overload. If you have children, you understand. I have 2 kids. You know how it goes. So yeah, I mean, that's a whole interpretation in itself. Just stressful things. Yes. So, all right, next question. Why can't I remember my dreams? And other people asked, I seriously don't dream. Okay. There is something, all right, there are 2 elite groups in the US mainly, okay? There are these elite groups all through the world, but I'm going to use the US as an example. So there are 2 elite groups. There is the dreamless elite, and there is the sleepless elite. Now, the sleepless elite are those that can run perfectly fine, totally normal, every day on only 4 to 6 hours of sleep. For me, that's disgusting. Sorry, but it is. I need my sleep. I love my sleep. I want to sleep like 8 to 12 hours a day. If I could, I would. That'd be great. Awesome. But, so there's those. And then there's the dreamless elite, which consists of about 11% of the United States. I don't know what that is on a global scale, but the last I looked it up, it was 11% in the United States are the dreamless elite. Something is wrong or messed up within the memory recall center of our brains, and it causes us to not remember what we dreamt about. So, big misconception is that you don't dream. All right, even the dreamless elite dream. Everybody has dreams. It may not be a full dream. It could just be little snippets, little blips of something here and there, little pieces, fragments, whatever you want to call it. But everybody has at least some sort of imagery while they dream. Every single person on the planet does. Now, what we might lack in the morning is memory recall, or when we're startled awake. We can definitely forget what we dreamt about when we're startled awake. So memory recall, that's where we wake up in the morning and we remember what we dreamt about, even if it's tiny little small things. Some people do lack full memory recall. They cannot recall anything of that they have dreamt about. They cannot recall any small little fragments or pieces of things that might have been imagery inside the head while they're sleeping. So yeah, basically that's just what it comes down to, is lack of recall. And it sucks. I mean, you can feel like you had a totally dreamless sleep. You can feel like everything was black. You just blacked right out. Which, yes, technically you did after the imagery went through your head. And sometimes, when the imagery is too intense and your brain, your innermost psyche, your subconscious cannot handle what the imagery is representing, you will black out inside your dream state. Yes, while you're sleeping, you can black out while you're sleeping, like going into a deeper sleep. So it seems like everything is black. It's just an abyss. There's nothing. Yeah, but everybody dreams. So for people that say I seriously don't dream, it might feel that way. I absolutely don't discredit you in any way. It definitely feels that way. But in order for the brain to work properly during sleep, there has to be some sort of imagery there. So yeah, physical location, last thing. My storage is almost full. Physical location. I do not have a physical location right now, but I will eventually someday, hopefully soon. So thank you all for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That would really help boost my channel. Hit that like button, smash that like button, please. And I will see you all again next week. I thank everybody for watching. Have an amazing and blessed day. Bye.